I'm Jason Sondels, lead researcher and co-founder of Cryptoversiti. First and foremost, thank you for watching this video. We truly appreciate it. If you find any entertainment or educational value in this at all, please like and subscribe. It helps us help you. We are not financial advisors. Always do your own research. I've been an investor my whole adult life. Everything from small businesses, real estate, precious metals, bonds, stocks, crypto. I've done it all. I've lived through several bear markets, but I can't recall a bear market being as brutal in such a small period of time like this one. It started in March, so it's only been about 4 or 5 months, but we've seen such devastation. We all knew the Feds were going to increase interest rates coming into 2022, but what we couldn't see coming was Russia invading Ukraine, Terra Luna absolutely imploding and dumping $30 billion worth of Bitcoin on the open market, which led to about 30 crypto exchanges becoming completely insolvent and leaving their investors completely high and dry. Three Rivers Capital going down. And then just last week we had 2 hacks. One bridge hack that ended up being over $200 million in crypto stolen. That's a lot in such a small period of time. But I found a couple articles I found very interesting, and I think these articles will show us what's really going on behind the scenes and what I think the narrative will be moving forward into the next bull market. Let's check them out. This first article I find extremely interesting, and I'm surprised it didn't get more attention. BlackRock to offer crypto for institutional investors through Coinbase Prime. The asset management giant and the crypto exchange have partnered to broaden access to crypto among institutional investors. That's the key words there, institutional investors. This here is Brian Armstrong, love him or hate him. He's the CEO of Coinbase. BlackRock, the world's biggest asset manager, has formed a partnership with publicly traded crypto exchange Coinbase to make crypto directly available to institutional investors. If you just point out here, BlackRock, the world's biggest asset manager, and institutional investors. Those are the key points here that I think are really important. Just to give you an idea of how big BlackRock is, as you can see here, BlackRock has $9.5 trillion in assets under management. That's a really big deal. They are not a small fish. The reason why I find this so interesting is that BlackRock is so massive. They are so big. They have their hands in every major corporation in America, and they've got a lot of political pull. This lets me know that they know there's a lot of interest from institutional investors, and they want to take advantage of the situation. You see, most corporations can't just go out and buy $1 billion worth of Bitcoin and put it on their balance sheet. There's too much risk for them. It's hard for them to self-custody Bitcoin, and most CEOs don't want to take that risk in losing their job. It's a pretty good story, and I thought it was very interesting. I think it shows what the narratives are going to be moving into the next bull run. Institutional money. And institutional money is how Bitcoin goes from $20,000 to $50,000. I think that's pretty cool. I find this article very interesting as well for a totally different reason. Trio of Jp Morgan execs leave for crypto jobs. The storied financial firm, slow to warm to crypto, is losing top talent to Web3 despite the bear market. I find that article interesting for a couple reasons. The first being 3 top-level executives at Jp Morgan leaving their cushy jobs, changing career paths into crypto. What must they see to do that, right? The second being is Jp Morgan's, up until recently, has never had anything good to say about crypto. I remember a few years ago, they said if any of their traders owned crypto, they'd be fired. But now they've changed their tune. Now they're pro-crypto. Amongst many others, Jp Morgan has done a complete 180, from being anti-crypto to pro-crypto. You have to wonder, what do they know to make that pivot? Must be some pretty overwhelming evidence that crypto is the future. Jp Morgan and BlackRock are not alone. At this point, all major players are changing their tune towards Bitcoin and crypto. What does this mean to you as an investor? Well, if you're already invested, this is great news. It means there's a wall of institutional money waiting to get in, and the gates are being opened. If you're not yet invested, now's a great time for you to take this opportunity in the bear market to educate yourself on this asset class and blockchain technology. It's going to change the world in more ways than even I can imagine. Much like the internet in 1997, not too many people understood it. That's kind of where crypto and Bitcoin is right now. It's a technology that most people don't understand. But the key is to educate yourself as soon as possible and then from there you can make the decision on whether or not you want to invest. But the key is education. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.